does it hold up in 2019? Now, that was just a short description for this phone. The phone is very, very light and easy to use. Just general usage is very, very easy. But there are some problems with it, and that's what I'm going to discuss today. And so like I said before, this phone was released in 2015, late 2015. After the 6S's Bendgate issues, Apple decided to fix that and release the iPhone 6S. So if you look on the side, the iPhone 6S is very, very thin. Like, it is extremely thin, as you can see. It's generally not heavy. It's probably even like less heavier than the iPhone XR that I actually just recently bought. So yeah, there is some problems though. So what I'm gonna say is that this battery is on this phone is really, really bad. I believe it's 1700 milliamp hour battery, I believe, and it does not hold up well. So I've been using this phone actually for about 3 years now, and the battery usage I can usually get about 1/2 or sometimes 1/3 of the day if I'm using it a lot, and so that's not enough. So it doesn't take that long to charge though, which is a good thing. So now we're going to talk about some other stuff. The camera is actually really good, and surprised for 2015. It can record up to 4K at 30 frames per second, and yeah, it's not too bad. So, compared to the iPhone 6, which had an 8 megapixel camera, but on the front we have a 5 megapixel camera, and that's not too bad either. I mean, it's usable, but it's not as good as something as like the iPhone 7 and later, which has a 7 megapixel camera, and then recently the iPhone 11 has a 12 megapixel camera. So yeah, it doesn't look too good. It can record, I believe, 1080p at 30 frames per second. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, this has 2 gigabytes of RAM, an A9 processor, and it holds up really well. You can load up games and stuff like that, just like generally using it. So let's just load up a 3D game here, which is Zombie Highway 2. This is it's kind of a graphic intensive game. As you can see, it actually runs fine. Now, it does take a while to load, but you can see it eventually runs, and runs completely fine. I would say ranging between 30 and 40 FPS. It's pretty smooth, and I'm not complaining about that. The game performance is generally good on here, and yeah. Actually, I want to show you a little bit of a speed test, so let's try to get some YouTube on here, and let's see how long this takes to load. As you can see, let's try Google Maps. This takes a little bit longer to load, as you can see. And let's try the App Store, which usually takes like the longest. But it's not too bad. So yeah, game performance is good. So, yeah. So this actually comes in storage of 16, 32, 64, and 128 gigabytes. Which I feel like if you're getting the 16 or the 32, that is not going to be enough storage. The specific phone that I have is 64 gigabytes, and that's just barely enough. So I feel like if you're getting the 16 gigabytes, you might as well just not get the phone, because 16 gigabytes is too little amount of storage. Even though it's the cheapest, it's still not enough storage, and you will be it's basically unusable to actually use the phone. So yeah, the overall build quality is really good. I said this kind of before. It's really thin. It has antenna bands right here. It has a flashlight. I want to show you how good the flashlight is. You can see. And yeah, it's just pretty good in general. So, not too bad. Anyway, guys, that is the review of the iPhone 6s. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you guys later.